privileged and honored to invite Professor Chaim Lothan, President of the Israel Art Society, to open the meeting. Chaim, please.
Dear Dr. Panos Vardas, President of the European Society of Cardiology, Dr. Michel Comadja, past presidents, and Dr. Fausto Pinto, President-elect. President of the American College of Cardiology, Dr. John Harold, Doctors Eugene Braunwald and Doug Zeitz, esteemed faculty, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the board of the Israeli Heart Society, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 60th anniversary meeting of the Israeli Heart Society. I would like to briefly mention some of the initiatives that we have been involved in over the past few years, namely the Heart House, Education Initiative, Expanded Global Relationship, Cardiology Department Meetings Director, and presently special events for our 60th anniversary. The Heart House. For the first time ever, the Israeli Heart Society now has a new home. Established last year and directed by Batya Ziv, the Israeli Heart House new site is our house for meeting and events. Education initiatives. We have had several cardiology conferences last year covering topics such as dilemmas in the treatment of dyslipidemia and heart failure, and a large international summit on valve diseases. We had several courses for fellows, for which I would like to thank Dr. Arthur Kerner arranging it. We also obtained several fellowships and scholarships to support fellows in their fellowship abroad, the MSD, Orbotech, Trimer Medical, the Mayo Clinic, the Haston family, and Save a Heart from Los Angeles. And I would like to thank all of them. The Israeli Heart Society also partnered with family practitioners for various conferences, facilitating widespread knowledge and education. Our subcommittees were involved in preparing national position papers on CRT implantation and updating the National Social Security classification of heart problem, among others. Expanded global relationship. Over the past few years, we have established a very close working relationship with the European Society of Cardiology. The Israeli Heart Society is now an official national society of the ESC with approximately 70 members. We have participated in all ESC activities such as congresses, working group, guidelines committees, etc. I'm proud that this year all the presidents of the ESC are in attendance at our conference. A great and rare honor for any national society. I'd like to thank them publicly for their support. We also have joint session with the ESC during this conference, with a special session devoted to Cardiologists of Tomorrow initiative that started by the European Society. The IHS had a significant presence in numerous ESC conferences over the past few years, as you can see here. And with the American College of Cardiology, our recent induction as a chapter in the American College of Cardiology is another significant achievement. We would like to welcome and express our appreciation again to Dr. John Harold, President of the ACC, for attending this conference. We have initiated several collaborative initiatives with the ACC, such as joint sessions at the current conference, as you will be able to see, and joint sessions at previous ACC meeting in the United States, in Chicago, and recently in San Francisco. ACC has also extended to us access to their cardio source for the sake of the fellows and other collaboration. We have conducted several meetings of directors of Department of the Israel, looking into major topics that are important to us: the training program, the exams, the internet site, and etc. And now I'd like to mention some of the highlights of this meeting. In the morning, you received a book which summarizes 60 years of achievement in cardiology. And to commemorate Israeli achievement in cardiology, the Israeli Postal Service has honored us by launching a new series of stamps featuring implantable defibrillator, stent, the Medinol company, and percutaneous heart valve, which will be released today, and we'll see it later. I'm also happy to announce launching a new campaign today, Go Red Israel. Cardiovascular disease is one of the greatest killers in women in Israel. However, as we know, its symptoms are different in women, and unfortunately, current treatment is suboptimal. The Go Red initiative, which started in the United States, has increased awareness of these gender differences in the public and medical world. Giving its international success, the Israeli Heart Society, together with Prolog, a social marketing company, has initiated a Go Red public campaign in Israel. Our vision is to decrease morbidity and mortality through increased awareness both in women at risk as well as the medical community. For the first time, we have created a smartphone application to facilitate your agenda planning and participation in the conference, and if you have not done yet, you can actually take the application now into your smartphone. But what really makes me happy and proud is the unveil today our new highly significant innovation. This is the Israeli Heart Society website designed to ease the use for all the cardiologists as well as the general public. I look forward that this site would be becoming the homepage of all cardiologists in Israel. I'm sure that you will all be proud of it, and I hope that you will also be part of it. Arranging this conference has taken tremendous behind-the-scene efforts, and I would like to thank everyone who contributed to its success. First, this year, IHS sponsored with supporting us throughout the year, and especially for this meeting. Secondly, I'd like to thank our media director, Eyal Amit, who designed our phone application and what I believe is going to be the ultimate IHS website. Eyal, thank you very much. And now for the real heart of the Israeli Heart Society, and I hope that you don't know the real heart, Bat Yaziv. But behind the heart is also an engine, and the engine of this meeting is the Secretary General of the IHS, Dr. Amit Segev. He has been integral to the success of all our initiatives. He has spent countless hours of this conference and really deserves our sincere appreciation. Amit, thank you very much. Paragon Dan Knessim has done a wonderful job organizing this conference, and when looking at pictures from the last 25 years, I reviewed the past generation achievement in the IHS. It was very heartwarming for me to see that the young promising cardiology fellows of 25 years ago become leaders in the field today. Personally, my work with the IHS has truly come a full circle. For my first day as a resident in my first talk here to completing my term as president today. I'm proud to be part of this great society, one which has consistently learned from the past, engaged in the present, and remained committed to the future. I'm certain that the IHS will continue to impact the world of cardiology through the excellent leadership of Professor Rosenman and Dr. Segev, and I'd like to wish all of you a successful meeting. כנס מוצלח לכולנו.
Thank you very much, Chaim. So, Professor Lotan has completed his 2-year term as the president of the Israel Heart Society. Professor Lotan has contributed to our society not only in the last 2 years, but since the establishment of the Interventional Cardiology Working Group as a founder more than 20 years ago. He is a leader and pioneer in all fields of cardiology in Israel. And on behalf of the Israel Heart Society, and also on a very personal level, I would like to take this opportunity to thank him for his unique contribution throughout the years to cardiology in Israel. Chaim, these were exciting 2 years, and by the way, we have more plans for you in the future. So thank you very much, Chaim.